Hi everyone, it's Anita again. Welcome back to my channel. So, it's 1st of January 2026. Honestly, I couldn't sleep so much this night, and I figured I'm gonna just start journaling in the morning. And an idea came to my mind to actually make a plan, set intentions basically for 2026. Now, my main intention is to change in a more positive way, definitely change the way I react to reality, to other people, to myself as well, to my ups and downs. I've set about 10 intentions. Some are connected to each other. So here they are. The first one is to do something about judgment. And it's not just connected to judgment towards others. It's also connected to judgment to yourself. And I remember Dr. Joe saying that if you judge others, you basically judge yourself. And it's true. It's true because I realized that the moment I stopped, the moment I made a decision to stop judging certain person that I've been judging for quite some time, I realized how much I freed up my energy. And I realized something funny happened. The same person I was judging, when that person judged me, I no longer had a reaction. And I think it's connected to the fact that I let go judging her. So when she was judging me, I kind of I wasn't really drawn into the drama. There wasn't an element in my own energy field around me that her judgment could hook onto, because I no longer had a judgment towards her. Also, stop judging yourself is something that is basically connected to that as well, because if you don't judge yourself, then again, if you are being judged, you basically no longer have that hook in yourself that makes you react to judgments of others. The second intention is actually connected to judgment itself as well. It's being more self-forgiving and forgiving to others. In order to let go, you kind of have to forgive the person and forgive yourself for all the mistakes you've been doing up till now, for all the judgments you've been spewing on the person. Like, judgment is just an example, but you can be forgiving towards any other thing. I just took it as something that I got aware of. At first I got aware of being judgmental, and then I started to work with that. So this is like a second step, like you kind of like discover your pattern and then you go against it, and that's how you step by step change. Obviously, I sometimes forget about it, but that's the main idea. The third thing I want to do more in 2026 is to self-validate myself more for all the successes, big and small, especially the small ones. We kind of like forget about how much we are doing good in our lives, and the small wins, when you write them down, or when you congratulate yourself, or when you reflect every week on things that went well, it basically teaches your brain to focus more on the good part of your life, not so much on the negativity. So it's part of rewiring my brain. I decided to make more use of my abilities that I can activate in meditations from Dr. Joe. I realized that this year, especially when I was starting to work more with my mind, in my waking day, I realized that my heart opens more freely now, and I want to go into heart-brain coherence more while being awake, being in the 3D world, than just during the meditation. I think it's crucial to sometimes stop doing whatever you're doing and focusing on your heart, breathing in and out, and trying to go back into that coherence as much as possible and sustain it throughout the day. I remember Dr. Joe saying that if you don't do this work with your eyes open, then this work is nothing. And yeah, it was a hard pill to swallow, but I agree with him. I've been doing meditations for quite a long time, and only now I start to really understand that it's not just about doing the meditation. Meditations help you to be aware of your thinking. They kind of teach you how to be more present, but the second step you can do with that is to kind of transfer this state of being present and being coherent into your everyday life. Yeah, even if things are not perfect in your life, it's still beneficial to be more coherent than you normally would be. And the next intention, get a new job. Yeah, I think. Sorry about the noise. It's my window. It hasn't been fixed, so it's not the irritating bee. It's the wind. Anyway, yeah, getting new job, having into account what I've already said, I think getting a new job would be one of the easiest things to do this year. So positive is gonna happen. I just don't know when and how. But yeah, I'm open to some new opportunities, maybe something that I wouldn't normally do before. Whatever that might be, we'll see. The sixth intention. This is something I've been struggling with a long time. My channel exists for 2 years, and I've been active there from, from time to time. I do realize that if I really want to put more energy into it, I need to be more disciplined about it. So one of the intentions for this year would be to be more active on YouTube. We'll see how it goes. I don't really like to force content. I like to appear on YouTube when I have something to say. So hopefully, if I set this intention, the material I want to talk about will come to me and I will be able to share it with you. Seventh intention, what I've written here in my notes this morning, is doing more of the mirror work. And it's so funny because I do experience the power of doing mirror work. Mirror work is basically looking yourself in the eye when you stand in front of the mirror, and you basically say self-soothing things to yourself. Things that you probably never heard of your loved ones, especially your parents. And it's very important, and you can really change your state. So for the longest time, my ego was convincing me that it cannot be useful because it's so simple. But usually when you hear that thought that, oh, this is too simple, it can't work, I can guarantee you, because it's so simple, it may work for you. So I encourage you to try that one too. So what I've been doing is I've been self-validating myself. So I've been looking into my eyes and saying that I love you, I'm proud of you. Also, I forgive you and I'm sorry I've put you through this. Like, there are situations we purposefully or unawareingly we self-sabotage ourselves sometimes. So it's also important to apologize to yourself, forgive yourself, say yourself that you love yourself and that you're proud of yourself. And yeah, I've done this a couple of times, and I can assure you it is something that can really change your state, especially when you're like in a funk. You don't really know why you're sad, you don't really know why you're upset, you don't really know why you are the way you are, why you're feeling low. Try this. And emotions can come up, don't judge them. Don't judge them. Allow them just to flow through you. After such sessions, you will feel much better. I experienced this before, so yeah, I want to do it more this year and see how my life changes this way. Intention number 8 is to value my time more. So basically, I will observe how I feel around some people. If I feel drained after interacting, I think I will avoid more of those people. we do have energy and it's not unlimited in a way, and if you're being drained, it's sometimes better to step back and, put yourself on the first in the first place. So this will mean that sometimes I will say no to people that want to hang out if I notice that I'm too negative around them. Okay, intention number 9 is to move more. I've already been doing this, but maybe finally I'll do some yoga or stretches more regularly, we'll see. Last intention is to be open to do things differently. So I will be open to change things around if necessary, and be mindful and be aware that it's not beneficial to be stubborn and to be always doing the same things, because then you're basically not changing. So being open to do something differently is very important on the process to transformation. Okay, so these are my thoughts from today in the morning, while reflecting what I want to do in 2026. And as you can see, I'm basically focusing on making sure that I change this year. And yeah, so wish me luck. I invite you to do your own list. You can, steal some of my ideas. Feel free to do so. And yeah, thank you for watching if you watched until the end, and see you in the next one. Take care.